Do you want to make an easy $100 every time you hop on Fortnite? How about $1,000 or more during a single event? Making money while gaming has never been more accessible, and Fortnite gives you many entry points so you can start making bank. Eventually, you can become an iconic streamer with hundreds of sponsors like Cypher PK, or even go pro and make millions like Bugga. Today, we'll teach you the best ways to get started and the luxurious opportunities that await you in the future. Once you get a good stride going, you can even put these skills to use in other games as well. Fortnite is a great place to introduce yourself to the different ways you can make money just for playing video games. With fresh new content getting added on a regular basis and a steady stream of competitive tournaments to take part in, you can use your unique set of skills to find the perfect place for you. If you're funny and can think of stuff to say on the spot, then streaming your gameplay or going into comedy can offer plenty of entertainment. If you're more into the competitive side of things, you can also find an audience by offering guides, tips, and tricks that will help out a fellow player. This can work well if you're in need of some prep time and don't like speaking to a live audience. However, one of the easiest ways to get started is simply to play the game and record your sessions. So, where exactly does all this Fortnite money come from? Your first thoughts might be through YouTube ad revenue or Twitch donations. However, there are plenty of other ways to get money, such as sponsorships, skin collections, and competitions. Once you have 1,000 followers, you can even take part in Epic's very own Support a Creator program, where you can earn money whenever someone spends V-Bucks while using your referral code. So, with that being said, everything, however, comes down to exposure. The more views you get, the more your channel will grow, and this supercharges everything from ad revenue to the odds of donations. Garner enough attention, and you might even have companies wanting to sponsor your video. Ever wonder why so many content creators will insert a segment dedicated towards a mobile game or even a piece of tech? It's all because they have proven themselves to have enough of an audience to warrant a nice little cash injection. So now the question is, what kind of footage will help you win over some viewers? Well, let's see how we can get you those first 100 followers. Think you have what it takes to go pro? Then click on the link below and visit ProGuides.com. For $7.99 a month, you can gain access to a treasure trove of content such as courses and even past boot camps. Join now and you can get 10% off pro-level coaching that can help you reach the top of the leaderboard. A great way to start is by creating fresh and compelling content that people want to see. Playing games is fun, but watching others attempt fantastic feats can be even more interesting. This is why you need to differentiate yourself from the rest of the crowd. Every match of Fortnite has a similar end goal: be the last person standing and get the victory royale. Adding challenges for yourself can be a great way of creating new content. So try winning a match, but you're only allowed to use trick shots, or see what happens when you're only allowed to leave a POI after you've gotten a certain amount of kills on it. These challenges may not always spell victory, but viewers will be compelled to see if you can pull it off. One of the most common challenges in competitive Fortnite is getting high kill games. Not only does this speak for your skills, but it shows people in the community that you might be worth checking out. Guides are also a great way to gather an audience. Due to the constantly changing landscape of Fortnite and other modern day titles, there's always something new to experiment with. Did a new item just drop? Figure out unique ways to use it. Did a new mode get added? Explore it. Not only will this make you more creative and improve your skills, but it'll also open the door for another opportunity we'll dive into later. If you don't see your channel getting any growth, then you might need to play a more active role in getting your content in people's hands. Don't be afraid to share some clips on Reddit or social media. Hitting those Fortnite community circles directly will get your content where it's most likely to be seen and spike interest. Being an active streamer can work wonders towards audience engagement, as well as earn you some cash through donations. Interacting with the chat box or allowing your viewers to get a glimpse at you working your magic can make you more approachable. There's a reason players like Cypher PK, Clicks, and Blackouts can grow a following even faster. Some have great charisma, and they're just enjoyable to watch on stream, and others have the type of skill, like it's players hyped to see what they'll place during the next tournament. One tip you should implement into your content creation is using a schedule to determine when you'll stream and when you'll upload. Having a consistent time frame will give the viewers confidence in your content. If you upload a video now, then again in 3 days, and only to take 2 weeks off, viewers will never know when to expect new content. And same goes for streaming. It's easier to get consistent viewers when a fan knows that you will be streaming again at the same time next week. Soon, you'll even have some regulars. Now, for the question of the day, who is your favorite streamer and why? Let us know in the comments down below. Did you know that you don't always need to win a tournament to get a cash prize. Many of the competitions in Fortnite only require you to achieve a certain placement before you can take home a piece of the loot. In other cases, you might even earn money for every victory royale you get in a set number of games. However, to do this, you're going to need plenty of skills to reach the top. Even so, this is a very achievable goal if you practice every day. Just keep in mind, it is a long-term goal, so you'll need to stay committed, and eventually you might just start to see some fruit to your labor. But check this out. Just because the biggest rewards don't come till later doesn't mean you won't be able to make some cash along the way. In fact, setting your sights towards becoming a pro is a perfect roadmap that encompasses most of the techniques on this list. It also opens the door for some exclusive opportunities that benefit from you getting more involved with the competitive community. As you gain more experience in the game, you'll also be able to offer your own unique perspective, which will help if you want to make guides. Ranking up an arena and having arena points can help you become more reputable when people go looking for advice. So, now let's talk about coaching. Coaching is a great way to learn more about a game than simply playing it over and over again. Having someone guide you and offer feedback on your gameplay can keep you from hitting a brick wall in your training. Now, this is where you come in. Once you've gathered enough experience, you could be making hundreds of dollars by coaching other players and offering your advice. Keep in mind that to coach, you will need a reputable history with the game, as well as the means to get in touch with your students. A good way of doing this is by seeking positions in esports companies that focus on coaching. That way, it's easier to connect with players seeking your help, and it gives you more cred as well. You can also use your knowledge of Fortnite to write for esports-related magazines, websites, and channels. This can be a great gig if you want to expand. So let's say you don't just want that tournament money. You want something a bit more consistent to go along with it. Getting scouted by a good organization can give you a salary, which can go from $50K to $75K a year. The more popular you are, the more money you'll most likely make from sponsorships to merchandising. Once again, this opportunity relies on your popularity and exposure. It also leans heavily on your skill level, since most organizations want someone who can play well and hit consistent results. If you're into competitive gaming, then this would be a dream come true. But perhaps what you're looking for is a way to make money now and fast. So next, we'll go into something that you can do to get a little extra cash in only one season. Before we move on, don't forget to check out ProGuides.com and find out how you can go from noob to pro. Many opportunities might take some time to fully kick off, but within the same span of a season, you can speed up the process by taking advantage of local opportunities. With many schools and colleges acknowledging how big esports are getting, esports clubs have been popping up quickly to fill the need. Though you can't make money from these clubs most of the time, it is the perfect hotspot to let others know about your socials and the type of content you make. This can lead to a boost in followers, as well as the chance to coach without having to join a literal company right away. In some cases, you can also join an unofficial tournament and come out on top. While most of the sweats are focused on the cash cups and hardcore tournaments, local tournaments do exist. Some anime and gaming conventions will have their own Fortnite events. Gaming cafes might also host events from time to time, and while the prize might range within the $100 or $200 range, it is still an opportunity to stomp on some local Fortnite players. So there you have it. There are plenty of ways to make money on Fortnite, whether you're going pro or trying to entertain a crowd or share your passion of gaming with the world. There is always a good entry point. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and ring that bell, and we'll keep you up to date with even more tips, tricks, and more. Once again, this is Zephyr, and we'll see you next time.